So now that we've gone over the rules, let's try some examples. Excuse me. So what we want to do is we want to have this double bond in the lowest number possible. So if we went from here and went 1, 2, 3, 4, we can already find that 3 things with just doing that, and that our double bond is located in position 1. So we put a 1 and then separated by a hyphen. And we know that this is a cycle because it's going all in, it's going in a circle, each end is touching, so cyclo. And then we know that it's a butene because our double bond changes the ene part from butane to ene part. And so we write butene. And then all that's left is trying to figure out where our rest of our hydrocarbons are located. And so we can figure that out easily. Is there's one. It's one of them is located in position 1. Another is located in position 3. Another is located in position 4. And we separate by a hyphen, and then we have to write tri, because there's 3 hydrocarbons in the whole thing, and there's only one connected to these hydrocarbons, and so we write methanol. And then we just bring this part down that we found earlier and put it in. We have to separate by hyphens because this one is indicating we have a double bond or a triple bond, whichever way you're doing it. And then we write cyclobutene. Remember that ene part, because that will get a lot of you. For example, double bonds like what we have right now. We want to do what we did with the other example, but we notice that this one isn't in a cycle, so we don't have to write cyclo. So we want to figure out where our double bond is, so we can start from here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or a better way we can do this is we want the lowest number, so we can start from here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so that way this will give us our lowest number. For now that we figured out where the lowest number is, we can figure out how to write this. And so what we will do first is we'll find the double bond, which is right there. It's in position 3, so we can write 3 separated by a hyphen, and then we notice that there's 6, so that's hexene. And then the next part we can figure out is where our hydrocarbon is connected. We figured out where our double bond is. We can figure out where our hydrocarbon is, and we notice it's in position 3, so we can write 3, separate by a hyphen, write methanol, because there is only one. Chain connecting to position 3, and then for us wanting to finish this off, we just write 3-methanol hyphen 3 hyphen hexene, because there's only one. Because it's in position 3, I mean. So if we had an example like this, we would first want to try to figure out where our lowest bond will be connected at. So we'll do this now. 1, we'll number them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We notice that our double bond is in position 3, so we write 3 dash. This is not in a circle are connecting together, so we don't have to write cyclo. We write heptene. Then we just figured out how many we have. So we have 7. Excuse me. And then we try to we figure out where our hydrocarbon chains are connecting to. So we see that this one is in position 5. So we write 5-ethyl. And also that there is 2 connecting in position 6. So we write 6. Then we write 6 again because there is 2 separate ones connecting to each other. And they're in position 6. And then we write dimethanol because there's only one connecting to each other. And then we bring this down and write our 3-heptane. So 3-heptene. And there you go. So when we're wanting to draw this out, we can first notice that it's a cyclo, and there's going to be 9, so we can write it as, starting off, just C. And then we know that in our 1 position, we have an ethanol, so we can write C, CH2, CH3. Then we know that there's non-ene, so that we know that that's going to be a double bond, and also there's going to be 9. So we write CH2, another CH2, and then C2H, and then another C2H, and another C2H, another C2H, and then we still have to complete this, and then CH, and then double bond. So, check if this right, is that in our 1 position, we have an ethanol group right here. So that is correct. And it also has a double bond. So right there. So that part should be easy because it's in a circle and there's 9. And we get the ene part, remember, from the double bond. So it makes non-ene. This out, we know 3 things already off the bat is this part right there. So that in our 1 position, there's going to be a double bond. It's also going to be in a circle, so it's all being connected, and that there's going to be 6. So let's start off writing CH. And then, let's go this way. So that, and CH, C3H, H2C, come over, and we go across CH2, come down, CH, and CH3. So, what we want to do is to check if this is actually right, that we see are in our 1 position, there is a double bond, so that we have correct. Then we will go and number them, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that we have a chain in 3 position and a chain in 6, so that's right. And there's only there's 2 in the whole thing, but 1 on each side, so that becomes dimethanol. And then -1 cyclohexene. see an example like this, we can first notice what we did in the previous example is that this part right here, and that there's going to be a double bond because we have our ene present, and then we know that it's going to be in position 1 because we have that 1. We also know two more things, that the cyclo, it's going to be all connecting together, and the pent, which equals 5. Another thing, some other things that we can notice is that we're going to have two hydrocarbon chains in position 1 and in position 3. So if we were to draw this out, it would look something like this. CH3, and then a double bond, CH, HC, C3H, cross CH, and then 2, and goes up. So when we want to check if this is right, we can go around numbering. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that it's 5, so that's right, the pent. The ene part, we're going to know if that's right because there's a double bond and it's also located in position 1, so that's right. Then we want to see if our 1,3 dimethanol is right, and so we notice that there is a chain connected to position 1 and also in position 3, and so we know that those are right. And that's it.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.